Matthews, chapter 12, verse 50. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah, Shem Krakodash. The water Yahweh Shemel Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the words of sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the Al-Fadi chip, which is the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the whole full elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shoot laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, I brought this out as well to take the course of this video and make it edifying. Right now, I'm just in the spirit, and this verse came across to me, and a few other things, thoughts in my mind, and being in this world, I was just like meditating on that, and I was like, wow, the vast majority is not doing the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah. They might have a zeal, you might run into a Jake that have the zeal of Yahweh Shemel Shah, but it's not according to Yahweh Shemel Shah. And that is important. And I was just about right now the time is 2:02 a.m. in the morning, and I was trying to find Apostle Hard's his account, because he wasn't putting up on the other one. I guess he got some issues or something. You know how YouTube is. And so I found it was a video. Case in point, he was watching. He had what's this guy name? Kodak Black, and he was praying to Jesus, right? Japadis. So I get right, and I was like, oh man. And I didn't watch the whole thing, but I just watched enough, and then I was like, well, I gotta do a video, because we gotta be doers, right? It says, it was, I guess it had to be a joke, because we ain't found no. All right, hold on, Salaki. He said, IUIC was correct. You got to call on the name Jesus, baby. Salakia. So he got a picture of Kodak Black, which I've seen this, but when I see shit pop up like that, I'm like, get out of here, man. I'm not even kind of entertaining. But no, we ain't gonna be calling on no Jesus, baby. We ain't calling on no Jesus, and we know that by now. It's 2021. We know when our apostle is making jokes. It was just amazing how when a celebrity, anybody that's in this world comes out and confess something, right, and then they're doing it just to get your attention, draw you away. One day when the people hear, oh look, Kodak Black, he's calling on Jesus, the Lord. He know he's an evil white, right? That's what people say. Oh man, what we gonna do? But I don't see him out there, so that's why I don't get into. When I see celebrities or people that's in higher standards of this world, I don't get into it, man, because it is a waste of time. But for edification, we have to entertain it, right? For edification's sake. So yeah, so the apostle was saying something about this. I think somebody else said something, and it was just funny. I said, look, he got this. I'm just gonna read. I'm just showing a picture to myself. He got his eyes closed, and he's praying to Jesus, and he ain't talking about Yashala. He ain't saying nothing about Yahweh Shemel Shah. So we ain't trying to hear none of this talk. It's like Kendrick Lamar came out And I think somebody else, what was the other guy named? Oh, Slovakia. So another guy came out. Said, well, I'm like, whatever, man. Nobody listened to that, man. Slovakia. Ain't nobody listening to that mess. So you can go about your business, you know. Pastor Dahab, did his video based upon for the edification's sake. And I'm doing a little bit too for the edification's sake. For the sake of Yahweh Shem Shah, for the sake of him, for thanking him for putting up our apostles, all right, not based upon Kodak Black, the bliggity black man. Nah, not because of him. This is sake of for Dwight Yahweh Shem Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I'm not gonna be entertaining this other madness, man. Like, oh, I really don't watch other people. I've learned that our shepherds is coming through with the 100% meal through Great Millstone. So I got certain, and they got certain individuals that does great videos based upon the doctrine, and they accurate. So I watch them too. But here he comes, Mr. Kodak Black with them stupid ass songs. Talking about he said, I don't know, I probably did hear it, but I tell y'all I don't entertain it. But here we go. There's always the one that pops out that they're gonna be leveling up with our apostles. Alright? And our apostles is doing the will of our Father, which his name is Yahweh, and his begotten Son, which his name is Yahweh Shah. So that's my point right there for saying all that stuff in Salakia. I was kind of getting upset. All right, Matthew chapter 12, verse 50. For whosoever should do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. So we gotta come with the same mindset as Yahweh Shah set up his disciples. Because remember, when you go into the book of Acts, I didn't get no chapter, I didn't get no verses, but remember that nobody was a friend of the apostles the disciples who became apostles. They was getting beaten, they was getting ran up, they was getting executed. So you got to keep these things in mind. People, the majority of people is not going to like the apostles, all right? Because the majority of people didn't like Yahweh Shah. That's the dynamic part of this. When you hear people always talking about, I love Jesus, it's something about it. Yahweh Shah wasn't loved by everybody. So, it's like so keep that in mind. So, just got a verse here. Let me see something. I was trying to see where I was going to go here. All right. Yeah, because all right, he knows if you know you're an Israelite, you have been watching the main men of Great Millstone. You know it's right now. It's inevitable to say it's not accurate. This is the only reason. The only difference is that we from the apostles on down Great Millstone, now we are infamous, and the other side is famous. That's the only difference. And only one is doing good, according to Yahweh Shem Shah. All right, James chapter 4 verse 17. Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is a sin. It is sin. So, Kodak Black has committed sin because if he knows that he's an Israelite, Kendrick Lamar knows he's an Israelite. and they're not doing according to what the will of Yahweh Shem Shah, they're committing sin. And what is the sin? They're not feeding the flock the correct way. Okay, that's the sin. So you're not going to sit here and try to make it your way, right? And that's what they do. All right? And they don't do the right thing. Luke chapter 12. The Spirit's kicking in right now. Luke chapter 12, verse 48. But he that know not and do commit things worthy to stripes. Salakia, hold on. Let me go. Let me see what's. Just hold on. Oh, hold on for a second. I was Salakia, I read that wrong. All right. All right. Luke chapter 12, verse 47. And that servant which knew his Lord well, and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. Oh, I gotta go up another verse though. Right? Let's see where we at. Just roll in the Spirit, because which is dynamic that this verse popped up, because there's a distinguish right there. Alright, I'm trying not to go up too much because I'm alright, just hold it. Let's see what the Spirit leads. Luke chapter 12, verse 48, verse 46. The Lord of that servant will come in the day when he looketh not for him. And at that hour when he is not aware, he will cut him asunder and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. You see? So there's something going to happen to these individuals that's not doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shah according. Yahweh Shah is saying this right now. If I have to go up further, I'm trying to. When you read this chapter, you can tell that the Lord has made a division between who's doing his work and who's not. So we know that Kodak Black is not doing it according to Yahweh Shem Shah. He's doing it according to his. He's a Judas goat. All right, people like these young people like his stupid style of rapping, and he's rap, and they're saying, "Oh, gotta call him Jesus," and all. And they, "Oh, Kodak Black, no, he's a lie." Oh, boy, get your ass out of here. All right. There's just so much in this chapter. All right, I'm going to go up. I'm just going to read all this from verse 43. I'm trying to figure it's like, I'm trying to go up. It's like more and more. Yahushua goes depth in depth. All right, I think I start here. Because it's not a parable to us. It's a parable to them. I'm just going to read this for Yahushua. So I'm trying to read as much as I can. Salakia. All right, Luke chapter 21, verse 48. Verse 12. Luke chapter 12, verse 41. Then Peter said unto him, Lord, speakest thou this parable unto us, or even to all? And Yahushua said, Who then is the faithful wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler